record on this computer, that's fine. We are recording. Welcome to session 63 of Land of Untamed Hope. A gentleman for a cool 500 gold. What happened last session?
I'm chewing, so if you want to go ahead, go.
We came back from our little adventure, and we discovered that Pinky and Tusha's sister, and I think it was Tusha's mom, potentially,
Nope.
or another snake lady who
Nope.
didn't say much.
Tanya the fox.
Well,
One snake lady.
what? Oh, there was just one. I thought there was a second one.
Tusha's the second one.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, Tanya the
Racist.
fox were there, but they were like astral projecting Doctor Strange style because they weren't eating any of the food. There was a lot of threatening going on. It was like a very roleplay heavy session. Kristoff sat with his gun fist under the table, ready to shoot that lady in case she tried to come at Tusha. Pinky had a marble of Agnes that seemed to have trapped her, or it's just a marble that looks like it has Agnes inside. We haven't really inspected it yet, but I assume
That's true. You certainly haven't.
It could have just been a good fake out.
Yep.
We went like we were gonna do combat. Kristoff blew his top and tried to shoot Pinky in the face. They disappeared. They said that they were going to the second temple, the second temple, and that we should go to the first instead of chasing them. I can't remember why. She said we should go to the first though.
Because of the Phantom King.
Oh yes, the false Phantom King. Is that right, Steven?
Something like that. I think I wrote his name down.
She did say the would-be Phantom King.
Would-be is, yeah, that's right. And yeah, that's like the short of it. I feel like there was a lot of little stuff that happened, but
Yeah. All right, Kristoff, give yourself 400 gold. Jesse, 100.
Hey.
And Meek, did anything else happen?
Oh yeah, Meek. Tell us. Did anything else happen?
Yeah, I went and ate dust.
You went and ate dust, and so that's all right.
Out of a
That's
coffin.
Just normal dust. Just
Yep.
in the corner. Super normal dust. Nothing at all.
You and Elmark had absconded back to the grave of Laura Morel Gentleheart, teleported through inky blackness to the sarcophagus, which you hoovered up her remains, bathing yourself in a silver glowing light. Elmark tried to stab you with a silvered fork, and it just hurt like a normal fork, which is amazing. And you, I assume, teleported back and went and took a long rest. So any questions before we start the party?
Oh gosh. Excuse me. No.
All right, then we.
Oh, wait, I have one. What else does that dust do to me besides make me not hate silver?
Oh, I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh, no.
You did this. Make your bed, sleep in it too. Wait, I have one.
Rejoin. Yes, you have one. What?
Nope, just kidding. Continue.
We rejoin our party during a well-deserved long rest for the evening after a tenuous goose feast with 3 deadly women: Pinky, Tanya, and Azusha. The meal ended as a few of your party unleashed bullets and magic, as well as Bad trying to strangle Tanya. Your attacks were burned away before they reached Pinky, but Bad leaned over the table and tried to wrap his hands around Tanya's throat. All 3 of the deadly women vanished, as though they were never there. You all went about your business, discussing your next option. The half-elf ranger, Gooselend, intensely listening to the conversation, told you she would spend some time gathering her maps, and there were 3 possible options of travel to the Turbulent Trench, if indeed you wanted to at least make your way that far. As Pinky had mentioned, the first temple, Tenebito's temple, was just past the Turbulent Trench, with no real knowledge of where the second temple could be. But she said she would gather her maps and discuss with you in the morning on the best path to take. With that, you each went to your rooms in the trampling pachyderm and began your long rest. Root. You spend much of the night tossing with your thoughts in your head. Things in the day before having seemed so familiar, like distant stories you were once told. At one point, you turn over to pull Snow in close and find he isn't there. You open your eyes and realize you are not where you once laid down to sleep. The ground is red and squishy. A giant red moon, impossibly close to you, gazes down on a scorched wasteland. 8 pyramids loom in the distance, the closest one cracked and decrepit as you remember. The others pulsate with a dark energy. Near you, you see a familiar crow's nest growing out of the fleshy ground. You see Meek sitting up there, deep in meditation, eating possibly a dream banquet of food. Meek, you see that Root is in your dream for some reason. What would you guys like to do?
Why are you in here?
Right there. Where are we?
This is my place. It's my dream.
Where is Snow?
You've
I
been
was
here
asleep.
before.
Now I'm here.
I did not steal Snow. Is that why you were here?
Yet, I am just here. Why is... Can I come in there? Ground is very squishy around me. I do not like it.
No, you stay down there. This is mine.
Fine. I see how this is.
I'm going to think of a nice, strong, stone platform for Root to stand on. Does
Okay.
it show up?
So Meek, as you're thinking, Root, the ground under you begins to solidify and raise up about a foot as you are standing on a raised stone dais.
There, now it's not squishy.
Did you do this right there?
Yeah.
This is like before?
Yeah, you remember whenever I turned Elmark into a chicken? Do you want to be a chicken?
Niet. No. Too big egg. Not enough.
Meek, from your vantage point, I need you to make a perception check for me.
Okay, let's see here. 19.
Ooh, 19. Nice. I should pull up the roll 20 to see low. That's fine. Good. I believe you. But now I've lost my script. Meek, in the distance towards the first temple, you see a brief glimmer of a silver light, just sort of floating slowly in the direction of you and Root.
What did you bring with you, Root?
Do I have the silver light on? The unicorn tiara?
Yeah, it's attuned to you. If you went to bed with it on, probably.
Oh, it's like he held it, like a...
Sure, like a corpse. Love it.
Yeah. So he's got it in his hand. It's like, this is come with me. It gives me comfort.
No, the silver thing in the sky. What is that?
It's getting closer.
That's you. What have you done?
Does it feel like anything, Stephen, or does it just...
Root, you look over and you see a brilliant spot of pure silver light, almost in a humanoid-like form as it gets closer and closer.
Does it feel warm, or is it just
No, there's not temperature. It's just pure silver light.
Yeah, God.
Does Root feel anything about this light, or is it just... Does it feel comforting in some way?
No, this is very uncomfortable. Get it out of my drink.
You are...
It feels
I will throw a fork at you. Be quiet.
It doesn't hurt
vaguely
anymore.
familiar, but you're not sure why.
Eldritch Blast.
All right, roll an attack.
Please
All right,
don't.
sweet.
Please don't.
It's my dream. You don't tell me what to do here.
I woke
There's
up in your dream. I do
one.
not control this dream.
There's 2.
You have obviously created
There's
this as a
3.
way to make me mad. It is working.
So 24, 15, 15. The first one, an inky black jet shoots out of your hand. 2 more follow. The first one passes through. The other 2 go wide as the light is getting closer and closer. Slightly diminished for a moment, but is beginning to glow brighter. As it gets closer, you see it begins to take on a physical form of a glowing ethereal woman made of silver light. She's about 15 feet, like on eye level with you, Meek. And Root, she is above your head as she kind of stops there. She looks, and you notice she's not facing you, but she's facing the temples. And there's a deep look of concern on her translucent face.
Hello? Hello?
For a moment, she just sits there in contemplation.
I throw something at her.
What do you throw at her?
I imagine an apple in my hand, and then I throw that.
Okay, make a dexterity attack.
Okay, let's see here.
You're proficient in apples. It's your dream.
Fantastic. Now I just need to figure out how to do it. It's probably
Damn,
plus
if only
8,
my
right?
doctor knew that. Dentist. The doctor. Whoever won.
Natural 20.
Oh my
You son
god.
of a bitch.
Stop it, Jason. Stop rolling
The
well.
apple actually impacts with something, but then sets ablaze as radiant energy dissolves it. She turns her head to you, Meek, and says, I have not had form for near a millennia.
Are you the ashes that I ate?
There's a look of great confusion on her face.
You ate something right there.
Oh shit. No. I
What
didn't
did you
eat
eat?
anything. Nothing.
What? You will
Nothing.
spit this out
I
right
found
now.
something in the woods and I ate it. It's of no concern to you.
You will die if you eat that.
I know, and I shouldn't have, obviously, because now there's something weird in my dream.
I am so happy there's a little angel inside Meek. It's the angel on his shoulder.
Please tell me, what is this place? Why am I here?
Well, it's my dream, but I don't really know why you're here. I think you're like an invader.
Wait here. Give this moment. Are you the Silver Heart?
There's a look of recognition on her face. Yes. There was a time where I was called Laura Morel Gentlehawk, the Silver Light. You say I am an intruder. Where am I? This is an unnatural place.
I mean, that's rude. That's rude. You're a visitor here. You should be nicer.
She is guest right there. You should treat her with respect.
No, guests treat the host with respect, I think.
Yeah, this is strange.
She called my dream
place.
weird and unnatural.
It is
very
very
natural.
unnatural.
It
You
just
have very
happened.
squishy
No.
floor.
As you guys are
I take away the stone
discussing,
dais.
the stone dais retracts, and Root, you make a dex save.
Oh, it's terrible. I love those. I had a 16. Oh wow. How do I? Okay, we're rolling real good today.
A 16. You land on your feet. It's squishy and unpleasant, but you notice this visage is circling about, kind of looking, pacing back and forth, as you see recognition is coming to her mind.
What are you looking for?
I know where I am.
Yeah, it's my dream. I just told you.
What I feared has come to be.
My dream?
You,
Oh.
Drow. You must be the prodigal son.
I mean, no one's ever called me that before.
You've come to take your revenge then.
What? Revenge on who?
Revenge on me and all of mankind. Well, I will not allow you to do so. And you see silver light shoots out from
I wish her
back,
away.
almost like angel wings. As you think really hard, she's not gone.
Damn it.
Root's gonna, I guess, jump up into the crow's nest as best as he can.
Oh, it's really tall. Good luck.
No, do not do this. As he's climbing over, he's standing between them, like, stop this. Stop. You are the gentle heart. I am Root. I am follower of Aitor. I am.
You. I recognize your face. And she floats over to the crow's nest. No. It is not a face I recognize. And she, Root, you feel very gentle, soft hands placed upon your snout, your scales. It's just a pleasant kind of tingling sensation. No real physical mass. I've seen these eyes many times.
I have not seen your eyes at all.
No.
This one behind me, this white hair, he is not son, he is not prodigal, he is how does Softbelly say, complicated.
You are complicated.
This white hair.
No. You are the stone blade.
Stoneblade.
I feel like she just called me simple. She said that I wasn't complicated.
You bear the face of hundreds of thousands I knew. Once upon a time,
What do you
when I was guardian of this realm, protector of the material plane, and guardian of the primordials.
there was primordial on tomb that we saw. Your tomb. There was just one.
Yes.
What of these primordials? What are they? Why are they there?
There's a look of confusion on her face, as though she doesn't understand the question, or you get a feeling that it might be a dumb question to her, which is strange. And she says, the primordials are all around us. But the one above my tomb, the great wanderer, was plucked from this land and sent along to guide a path for the missing ancestors.
Root, do you think you could do this in your own dream?
I had no control of this white hair. You will sit there and you will also listen.
If you are not the prodigal son, then might you be the vessel?
Well, I'm meek.
The meek shall inherit the earth, so they say.
Ooh. Like the whole thing?
Are you sure you are not the prodigal son? A clever ruse this could easily be, as her wings spread out once more.
I feel like I can call somebody to help us with this. Eagon.
The moon darkens as it almost shifts its gaze to you.
Oh
And you
no.
hear,
I hate it when this happens.
It's my favorite.
yes.
Why is this person in my dreams? She keeps on trying to be aggressive. I think she wants to
You
fight me.
notice that the figment of silver, the silver light, her eyes go cold. She's noticeably panicked from hearing this voice. And he continues and says, "We can get rid of her if you'd like."
I would greatly appreciate it if you do not. White hair.
Well, I mean, she's being very intrusive, and she's not being very nice to me, Root.
But I
She
will
is-
tell you, it is her essence that protects you from her magics.
Shit.
She turns and says, "Abomination,
No,
I
no.
know not your name, but I know your deeds."
His name's Eagon, and he's actually a really nice person. God,
he has helped us a couple of times, but only couple.
How can you converse with such a perverse being? A being that only seeks the destruction of this realm.
you think Eagon, maybe we can keep her, but just like take away the mouthpiece?
Yes, of course.
I would also not approve of that.
You
White
see,
hair, please,
as
5 minutes.
Her form diminishes slightly, and she lets out a as she's racked with pain, and you see her form just goes back to a non-corporeal bulb of light, just a pure sphere of light that floats there. And it floats over to the top of Meek's crow's nest and kind of bathes this area in a silver light, and you hear, "There you go, Meek. Don't say I never did anything for you."
You do so much for me, and I appreciate you very much.
Now, shall we continue our rest?
Yes,
You
please.
look so tired.
White hair,
Yeah,
why did
and
you
then
do this?
What? I
Why
didn't
did you
do
do
it.
this?
That was actually Eagon that did it, but it's because she was being very aggressive.
She was lost, white hair.
No, she
But-
said she knew where she was, and
She
then
was lost in place.
and then
did
she
not
insulted
know.
it. It's my home, and she insulted it. It would be like if I went to your temple and spit on the floor.
White hair, you have done this already.
Done what?
You have already spit on temple. You eat things that I do not know of.
Well, not. I mean, metaphorically, I may have spit on your temple floor, but not literally.
You have silver essence inside of you, white hair. I am not. I am wise. I am not stupid. I am stupid, but I am wise. You know what I mean. I can plug one and one together to make two. That's the number. I know, or I can guess what you have done, white hair.
What did I do, Ruth?
You have eaten something that you do not own.
I told you it was in the woods. It was just I found it and
Then
I
why
ate
is
it.
she here?
She intruder. I don't know what to tell you, Root.
There is only one way that a force that powerful can come here, white hair. She
Well,
has
how
to
are you
be
here?
inside you. I do not know.
Are you inside of me, Root? Get out of here.
It would be very odd. No, would not.
Root, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
I feel like you're about to be ejected.
I just might be 21.
Ah, damn it.
21. Root, as Meek says, "Get out of here," you feel a pulse of energy, and you feel like this realm wants you gone. But then it subsides.
Very, very I guess Spartan like. Root's gonna think of just two shields in his hand, bang them together as best he can, and go, "No! White hair! We must talk of this. We must talk of this now."
I don't want to.
We will talk of this, white hair, whether you want to or not.
Well, maybe one day.
No, this will happen.
Yeah.
This will happen now.
We'll put a pin in it, Root.
No, yet. This happens now, white hair. Why do you help Moon that keeps talking?
Well, it's Eagon. He's nice. He helps us.
Why do you help Yeagon?
Because he helps us.
Why does Yeagon help us, white hair?
Because he's a nice person. God.
Whitehair, long on my travels, a man has told me many things. Smooth skins such as you, scale skins is the law at Marshall. One thing that has been told to me is no one asks for something for free. They always want payment back, some way or some fashion.
Well,
That
yeah,
payment
sometimes I help
will come.
Yeagon out by eating things.
That payment will come, Whitehair, more than you realize. It will consume you before it consumes us.
I don't know about that, Root. I think he's just a nice god person.
I
Do you
pray for you,
expect something
Whitehair.
from me whenever you defend me or heal me?
I would like a form of satisfaction or gratification.
Like a thank you?
I think it would be a good step in the right direction, Whitehair.
Well, I mean, maybe that's all that Yeagon wants is a thank you. Have you ever told Yeagon thank you for helping?
Yet, I have not.
Yeagon, Root would like to say something to you.
Well, I'm listening.
Laura Morel shall stay here.
Yes, that's correct. She doesn't really have a choice.
She will speak to him as well.
Well, she can't do that. She doesn't have a mouth anymore. Now she's just a ball.
She still exists. Root, don't be worried about that. She's been momentarily stunned.
It's going to turn around to me and go, when she speaks to you, Whitehair, I will know. We will talk soon.
Okay, have a good night.
Failed wisdom save. Wah!
Okay, as Root, you actually will yourself out. As you all wake up. Because Miki went out and did some stuff. So, you know what, timey-wimey, whatever. You all wake up after finishing a long rest. So please go
Yeah,
ahead and mark off a completed long rest.
I only need 4 hours, so we're good to go.
Yeah, you're fine.
right.
Most of you slept well for your first time since arriving here in the land of untamed hope. 2 of you didn't sleep so good. Root and Meek, no idea why. But you all come to in your various rooms in the trampling pachyderm. As you come downstairs, you see that the tables of the establishment have been all rearranged and pushed together. You see a number of hand-drawn maps have been laid out, somewhat overlapping each other. As you see the half-elven ranger Guselen leaning over the maps, jotting down notes and making adjustments, as she says, "Good, you are finally up. It has taken me a while, but I have laid out 3 possible paths for us to take to the trench. Most of the untamed hope is unexplored, but I've gathered what notes and information I have. As you all smell delicious eggs and meats and things, as you see the Firbolg survivor of the attacks on Dust Harbor, Finley, has a breakfast prepared for you, some fried potatoes, or strange root things that are like potatoes. There's a smorgasbord of food here available.
Oh, snozberries. I love these.
Sure. As you are all able to grab food, Guselen continues and says, since we are to head past the turbulent trench, I think you should know the basic topography. The land of untamed hope is broken into 3 distinct regions: the jungle, which is the portion we are on, the desert, and the tundra, both far away and vastly unexplored. And in the center, and running through each of these regions, is the massive chasms or near infinite depths, pits known as turbulent trenches. The one the Fire Princess spoke of was the closest to us, on the other side of which presumably is this temple she bids you all go towards. The indigenous people surviving in the land of the untamed hope are mostly tribal. Minotaurs.
Wait. There are indigenous people here?
Not to sound uncouth, but I wouldn't necessarily call them people. Mainly scorpion folk, minotaurs, no offense, um, and sentient plant folk. What lies in the tundra we do not know. But each tribe has its own history. But they all tell of ones that came before them. They tell of an advanced race of dragon-like folk. She points to Marshall and Root. That, well, disappeared without trace, but left many an ancient construction, like the bridges that cross the various turbulent trenches. One of said bridges is our destination, an ancient monolith for crossing this massive trench. What lies beyond, I do not know. No explorers have returned from that distance, but I can get you there.
Gusalan, there was another temple that Pinky mentioned that she was going to. Do you know where that temple is?
I do not. I know there are a number of ruined-like structures, one of them just outside of town, which I believe you mentioned you went to. But no, we do not know of these temples. I've been poring over my notes and maps, and there is brief mention of this first temple or the location this temple might be, but of others I do not know.
Hey, Stephen.
Yes.
The rest of my dream, did I notice anything going on with the second pyramid?
No, you did not.
Okay.
Good question. So, there are 3 roads before us. There is the Webs to the left, the Whisper Mist Forest to the right, and the Rosethorn Garden right through the direct center. Of course, there is much jungle to get to that sort of fork in the road, but the garden is the most direct path, of course, to the bridge. But it is the realm of the Rosethorn Queen and her court. They're not quite fond of non-plant folk, so it's best to avoid them, unless you believe you can talk your way through their kingdom.
Well, we do have the king of plants among us.
It's worth a try.
I am, in fact, the Lord of Plant, caretaker of all the green.
I do not
Master
like
of
these
voodoo.
ideas.
I think it's a great idea.
If this was built for anybody, it was built for Elmark.
I agree.
I don't. The Rosethorn Garden has always been, as far as we know. I'm not sure quite how long or how old they are.
Root, they might recognize you.
Age is of little consequence.
There is the Whisper Mist Forest itself, which is a deciduous forest in the middle of the jungle. Far and few enter it and return. I have, the hunters have. It plays tricks on your head and is guarded by one of the most fearsome and cunning ancient dragons I've ever had the misfortune of dealing with. Ravistine the Emerald Flame. I can guide you through the forest, and if we are skilled and careful, we could get through without her discovering us. The last option, and least favorite, is the Webs, a bog of desolate parts of the jungle, its canopy covered in thick webs with millions of spiders calling it home, feasting on the flyers, the dinosaurs, the large ones. The ground is also home to all sorts of nasty beasts, chief amongst them the Skullbriar, an undead elemental of some kind. We tend to avoid him, though there is a bounty on his head from Laverna. If we take the Webs, it is certainly going to be a fight from start to finish.
My vote.
Regardless of your path, it should take roughly a few days to get there and then 3 days to cross through to the bridge.
3 days to cross the bridge itself?
No. 3 days to get through whatever the destination.
Okay, okay.
To the bridge. The bridge is
Well,
a
say,
bridge.
That's a really big bridge.
I was
So
gonna
it
say.
is a long bridge, but not quite that long.
Got it. No,
So
I get it.
it's either we fight a tree, fight a dragon, or fight lots of spiders. I
Well,
feel like
I-
the tree.
I'm hoping we get through without a fight, to be honest.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I can go ahead and tell you that.
My
Ah.
vote is for the plants, unless Marshall outwardly speaks that he dislikes spiders, and then I vote spiders.
Well, I
But
feel
it-
like Marshall would like those plants too because fire.
Well,
That's true. That plays to his strengths. Very good, Meek.
I would
Plants-
at some point like to talk to that dragon, but I feel like the plants is probably our best bet.
Yeah. The forest would be best way, friend. Shield brothers. Yeah. Go closest to danger to get under its nose. That way it does not see us.
Yeah, I tried that once with the dragon. It didn't work.
You also went in by
Oh, he's got a
yourself.
good
This is
point.
entire party here.
I mean, that's more people to be discovered.
Well,
I am
There's
only
only
one
one
who
way to
clink
settle
clanks
this.
around.
there was only one way to settle this fairly, gentlemen and ladies. Is Tusha here?
Are you gonna make us fight?
No. I was going to
I
say
don't
I'm
know.
the king,
Tusha's
and thus
brooding.
my word goes.
No, that's not it. We're gonna vote.
I vote for King Elmark.
No, not on a person, Meek. On a way to go.
Don't call him king. Don't add to this.
The crown says what it is.
Okay, if you want to go through the garden, say I. On three.
I
I
Boulder.
Aye. Not the
Boulder
rest.
said something we didn't hear.
Boulder said Boulder.
Okay.
Obviously, Boulder said Boulder.
That counts as, I think that
It
counts
sounds
as
like
I
the
in the case
eyes
of
have
Boulder.
it.
I do think we need to come back and kill that dragon afterwards, though.
We can take that path on the way back.
Do you have two things I want to do before we leave?
I'm worried, you guys, that we may not be coming back here for a while. I think that
Yes,
we're gonna have to.
very well. The Rosethorn Garden it is. I hope you have a silver tongue or a green thumb.
What about a little bit of both?
We do have
Elmark's
both of
tongue
those.
is now painted silver.
Where did you acquire the pigment?
Why did I, or where did I?
Both?
Oh, well,
We have been asking this for a long time. He just does this.
a man must have mystery.
A king doesn't have to answer to your questions.
You're darn right.
You will find there are no kings, the land of untamed hope. Only survivors.
Yet.
Very well. I'll leave you to your kingship then. It takes roughly 3 days on foot to get to the Rosethorn Garden. It is the most direct path, though, to the bridge. Take what time you need. Do let me know when you are ready to go. I am prepared.
Will we
with that-
come back through same path we go through, or do we have option of going different route?
Well, if things go well, and you're able to convince your way through the Rosethorn Queen's lairs, perhaps we could get guaranteed passage back.
But then we couldn't fight the dragon.
It all sort of depends on you. Yeah, I'm not stopping you from collecting the bounty on Ravastine if you wanted to do that. I assumed you wanted to get to your destination as fast as possible.
But yes,
I don't really care.
I will talk to the plant queen and shall become her king.
We will surely die. Duh.
Stephen, is there a difference? Like, could when we were, well, no, they dissipated. Never mind that. I answered my own question. Carry on.
Cool. As Gusalan is going to get up and says, I leave you to your breakfast. I will be on the outskirts of town towards Evanhart's if you need me. As she grabs a satchel, another satchel, and leaves.
Wait, you're going to our house?
I'm going to make sure the way is clear, at least for the most part.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna go in the house, right? Because it will try and kill you.
I have no need for that place.
Just making sure. Don't play the piano.
Did
Or go in the bathroom.
did you
It's
go in
haunted.
the house?
What?
Did you break into?
No.
I don't really care. I just.
No, it's
It's
our
speculation.
house.
Pure
Okay.
speculation.
No, it's our house now, Meek. Just tell the truth. We
Okay, it's
call
our
it
house.
dibs.
Eminent dominion or something like that.
Eminent domain.
Eminent domain.
That one.
I like dominion better. It's a bigger word. Imminent dominion.
It's not the right word. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did your expensive college education teach you that, Christoph?
Aren't you a
Uh,
dropout?
I'll see
No, I'm not a
you
dropout.
when you're ready to leave, and she leaves.
I was helping you, Meek, with your work. Kristoff is gonna walk off, and I just want to find someone who I can not maybe Does Finley seem like he's pretty good? He helped me put up the defenses on the building, right?
He did.
I just want to make him a short list in case the zombies come back of some more.
You think they're gonna come back?
It's possible. I don't know
Oh,
what's gonna
dear.
happen.
I
But
really
here's what
don't
you can
hope
do.
so. Okay.
Yeah, I know you're worried, but I don't have a lot of time. I got to go off into the woods. I'm probably gonna die. It's
He
fine.
You're
starts eating
scaring
a
the sad
cookie.
man.
Can I have one of those?
He's sad.
No.
Okay. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna reinforce here, 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 and then I'll write it down.
Okay.
You can
I s-
read, right?
I steal a cookie from Finley.
Yes, yes, I can read.
Okay, I'm gonna write his name down and say, what does that say?
Finley's gonna turn around and he opens the oven and he pulls out bread. He's like, I use recipes and things, and he's got some nice bread that you can't have.
Okay, but what does it say?
It says Finley.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm gonna write down all the things that I think he should reinforce just to be safe.
He's glaring at you.
I don't know.
Oh, Christoph and social
All right,
encounters are
so that's
great.
what Kristoff's doing. What are the rest of you doing?
I
Who
was
has the
stealing-
marble?
That is
Oh,
a good
that's-
question.
Dibs.
I don't know. Who has the marble? Meek, you can have a cookie.
Thank you.
Dibs on the-
Christoph, you have the marble from what I remember.
Oh, cool.
I have the marble.
Okay.
Who let
Apparently
the
bad at the
captain
marble.
have the marble?
I would like to try and look at the marble, see if it's actually what.
Okay, I assume Brentley's driving, but I also assume he'll let you look at the marble.
I'll help you if you want, Jacob.
I also have detect magic, and I will be casting that specifically on focusing on the marble. So that's
Yep. Yeah, we need to figure this out because
Okay.
if it's real,
Uh,
we have a problem. If it's not, then
So,
What's
Root,
the
you're
problem?
taking the ritual cast, or are you casting it
Yes.
for the? Okay, so
ritual cast detect magic. Yes.
so you guys have 10 minutes to inspect it before that goes off, unless
Okay.
you'd like to wait.
I'll inspect it too, or I'll help Marshall, whatever he'd prefer.
I mean,
right,
I
Marshall.
could try and dispel it.
I mean, let's find out what kind of magic it is
Yeah,
first,
let
because
me
otherwise you're
figure
it
wasting
out.
dispel magic.
As Root's preparing a little shield with some water in it, he's floating some leaves and things. It's gonna work. It's gonna be great.
Marshall, do you want to assist me, or should we easily
Uh,
decipher it?
you've got a higher intelligence than I do, so I'll assist you.
Okay. What should I roll, Steven?
What are you trying to glean? Do you want to just get an Arcana check? What are you trying?
Yeah, let me do an Arcana. Just to,
Okay,
just discern the nature of this item.
Okay. Make an Arcana check with advantage because Marshall's help.
Okay.
He's magic. He gets
All right.
it.
I rolled a 17, 18, 19, 20.
Gun magic, but yeah, that tracks.
24.
24. This is certainly magical. Pure and condensed arcane essence, inside of which a pristine, unmoving person, Agnes. Like, this is not some kind of parlor trick. This is not arts and crafts project. This is pure magical essence trapping a person inside.
Okay, I'm gonna stop Root. I'm gonna say, Root, can you do me a favor and cast message to Agnes?
I was in middle of something. Soft
Yeah, well,
boy.
It's magical, I figured it out.
all over again. You have wasted everyone's time, including my own.
Root pours out his turtle shell with water and starts.
I figured it out while you were doing that. Can you just humor me here? I have a theory.
What is it, Soft Belly?
Can you cast message to her and just try to say something? Say, Agnes, are you okay? Can you hear us? Anything along those lines. Doesn't matter.
Inside of marble?
Yes.
You think? Oh, it's good thinking, Soft Belly. I will try.
you.
I will try. Root's gonna pick up a shield and do like he does with Sundane, take a 5-foot step back, I guess, and cast it, sending it to Agnes, going, Agnes, this is Root, shield brother. Are you okay? We are near you. We
Yep.
see you.
How many?
That's 15 so far.
Okay, great.
We see you.
I'm going to stop you because as you talk out, your shield kind of reverberates and there's just a like a feedback sound as it does not go through.
Like 2 microphones in the same.
Yeah.
The old
It's
dial-up.
Do we all hear it or just Root?
Just Root.
Oh, that's perfect. Agnes,
Root, you
this
know
is Root. She's
Root,
takes the
the,
shield.
the spell has failed. You don't know why, but it has failed.
Soft Belly, that was terrible idea.
Well, can I tell what material the marble is made out of?
Magic.
Magic. Okay.
It's
I
like
don't
he
have
already
dispel
said
magic.
it.
Does anybody have dispel magic?
Yeah.
Can-
I mean-
with my roll, could I tell like if this is keeping her alive?
It's hard to tell. You can't
Okay.
you can't get a sign of life from this, at least not from just checking. You don't see her eyes aren't moving, though they are open, just a kind of a stare out into the void, but real tiny.
Unless
Oh.
you're okay with Agnes dying immediately if your spell is effective, then we can't dispel magic on this.
Well, I mean, you're
And-
just assuming at this point, right?
No, it's scientific theory, arcane scientific theory.
Well, it's a theory, so it's not proven then.
Okay, but
You know,
Neither is-
why don't you let me look at it? I'm a wonderful magician. Can I use sleight of hand to try to make a gold coin disappear?
Sure, use sleight of hand.
Wait, I need this. I have advantage on sleight of hand because of my
You
gloves.
just wanted to do this because you're
That's
advantage,
true.
don't you?
I haven't used my gloves of stabby
Holy
yet.
shit,
24.
where'd that come from?
That wasn't even with advantage yet. I have a plus 15.
Jeez.
I'll take the
24.
24.
oh my
It,
god.
you effortlessly, as Elmark's telling you how good of a magician he is, this entire time he's flipping a coin in his hand, and then it vanishes and appears in the other hand, and then the other
Oh, yeah.
hand. It's pretty impressive.
Cool
Magician.
trick. You'll have to show me that at some point. But
Not a
what I'm
trick.
saying is, unless we're 100% okay with this, our friend Agnes dying, I can't stop you from what you're gonna do, obviously.
Can I
but-
use the same parlor trick to make the marble disappear?
Oh no, Agnes.
If you take the marble,
Who's holding the marble? Can I hold it? Can I hold the marble?
I
No.
would give you marble if you were the last person on Earth. Gentlemen.
I feel like your distrust in me is unnecessary.
You
I'm-
make
I'm-
gold coin disappear from nowhere. I know not where it go. Do not trust you with Agnes now. You have dug own grave.
She's already in a marble. If you make her disappear, then that's it. Poof. I don't
So-
think
That was
dispelling
good.
this is a good idea
was
right now.
good.
If
So
you
nobody wants to dispel it, or only Kristoff doesn't want to.
if you
dispel
give me some time to study it, and you can help me, I'm willing to let you help me. You can stand by while I do it. I just want to make sure she's not gonna die from us dispelling this.
Can we? Can we?
I
take
don't
it
even
to-
think that my
Can we
dispel's
take it
gonna
to
work.
Laverna and see
That's
if
a
she
good
doesn't know
idea.
about it?
That's actually super
Because this
good
is-
idea.
That's
This
a
is
great
beyond
idea.
anything that I can
Well,
do.
but she
Marshall, I
did
forgot you were
also
there.
get stuck in her own bubble.
No, she was in there because the zombies were attacking.
Yeah, that was a protective.
But then
thing.
she couldn't get back out. I had to dispel
That's
the
fair.
bubble, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But she might know about it. I say we take it over there right before we leave, and that's a good idea, Marshall.
She's gonna
You
make
say
a
she
trinket
gets
out of
stuck
it.
in her own butthole.
No, she's not if we don't let her.
It would be a great earring.
I mean, we could just ask her over our heads.
Oh,
That's true,
hey,
she's
Laverna,
speaking.
can you hear us?
All these smart college people.
I didn't go to college.
There's
This is the ledge of coal.
you hear
Oh, someone should go wake her up.
A little rude, but she is sleeping.
Marshall's gonna take the marble and go down.
Yeah, I'll hand it to Marshall and follow him.
Okay, so do you all go down to Laverna's?
Root is not. He's going to do one thing while they are gone.
All right,
I'm gonna
what are
hang
you
out with
doing?
Root.
Casting
you can
augury, ritual
right.
style.
You focus and cast augury. Let me pull up the spell. Just all
Second
these
level
divination spells do
Yeah.
their own specific things, and I have to give specific answers. Wheel, woe, or nothing. As you focus, the waters begin to pulsate, and you're in a moment of calm. Let's see. So let's see. You ask questions. What is it? What happens? I'm looking at it. I'm not reading it. I don't know why.
Who reads?
I'm looking at it. I'm not reading it.
Cards are employing a divine to you. Receive an omen. You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the result of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. So what is your
Ooh.
what's your specific course of action you plan to take in 30 minutes?
Taking the Rose Thorn Garden to the Turbulent Trench.
Okay. Your eyes, Meek can see this flash with a silvered light. As you hear as a walking stick comes closer to your just darkness. You feel a hand on your shoulder. And he says, both good and bad. Both good and bad. As the spell ends.
That did not.
What did they say, Root?
Good things. Only good things right
Oh,
there.
nice. Nice.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. All right. So the rest of you are going over to Laverna's. You go down towards the docks, and you notice, like someone said earlier, the ship is gone.
Hey, Marshall.
Marshall's gonna look, and he's just gonna kind of laugh because he knew it was gonna happen. He didn't know when it was gonna happen, and at this point, it doesn't matter.
Stole our boat.
Hey, Marshall.
Yeah,
Does your gun work? I know that you cast spells from it, but does it shoot bullets?
last I tried a long time ago.
Cool. If I turn into a zombie, can I trust you to just, you know?
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Kind of been worrying
We're
about
gonna
that
try to
recently.
we're gonna try to not do that.
Oh yeah, 100%. I just, I've been kind of losing sleep over it. It's got me a little stressed out. So.
As you guys make your way to Laverna's, the beautiful Merlot and marbled building. The door is closed. The lights seem to be off. It's still early in the morning.
Christoph, if you die or become a zombie, I will shoot you in the head myself.
That works too. I just feel like that might be quicker. But
Shooting? Oh, the fire? Oh, yes, I suppose.
All right, what do you guys want to do? You're outside of Laverna.
I'm gonna knock on the door. Like three knocks, top knock. Fucking somebody's gonna wake up here.
You hear, coming, I'm coming. As the door opens up, and you see floating there, from a chaise lounge, that she makes float away, like her bed kind of goes up into the wall. Is Laverna in a very voluptuous kind of pink fluffy nightgown. And she says, "Oh goodness, boys, what are you all doing here so early?"
We had a quick magical item question for you.
"Oh, well, that is interesting. What do you bring for me to peruse today?"
Something that I'm not even really familiar with. Marshall, you wanna?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. We need to figure out how to make this not encapsulate somebody, and I'm just gonna show it to her. I'm not gonna hand it to her right away, but I'm gonna show it.
"What on earth?" And she just reaches into the wall and pulls out this long monocle that kind of focuses and leans in and looks at it. "Oh, yes, nice. No, oh, 10th level. Interesting. This is. What did you find this? And who is this poor old woman?"
You've never met Agnes?
My dear mother.
No, she's not.
She's not, but it sounded good.
And very well, but who is she? No, I have not met her. Do
She's-
you know her? Did you do
She's
this?
a friend of ours. Yeah,
Which one of you can do this? This is impressive magic.
It wasn't us.
You should see what I can do with this coin.
No, later. What is this? This is impressive. This is.
We needed to not do
interesting.
what it's doing, though. Can we?
Can you
we
dispel it?
dispel this?
I will give you 300 gold for it.
No.
It's not what I'm asking.
4,000 gold.
Still not what I'm
Sell it.
asking. Stop it.
I could get back all the money I spent on the arrows.
Oh,
It's
No,
a friend
this
of
is-
ours,
I'm
and we
sorry
want her to not be in
hear
the vault.
that. Yes, that's dreadful. Do you know who did it?
We have an inkling.
An inkling. Well, boys, I'm sorry to say this is bit beyond my expertise. Certainly, this is
Legendary.
deific. This is the power of a divine being, at the very least. Something wished her in this,
Wished.
or
Something
made it
wished her in this?
possible.
That's really
Yes.
bad.
It's more complicated than that. I'd say this is a manifestation of someone's specific force of will creating his paradigm of pure magical essence, reduced in size and leaving someone in a
Kristoff's
comatose
sparking up
state.
right now.
Oh, yes, I will partake. A little umsy in the morning.
Kristoff's gonna take a deep hit and then offer it to her.
She takes a deep hit and burns it down almost half and then gives it back.
Holy shit! Take it. I'm gonna Marshall? Elmar?
No, we've got
No,
we've got a
refuse
problem
to
that there may
smoke
be
my own
more than
child.
one of these.
What do you mean more than one of these? This is quite powerful magic in its own right. Someone being able to make multiple is a god? Demigod at the very least.
What about a king?
A what? A cleaner?
No,
A king.
yes,
no.
the crown.
There are no kings here. Oh, you'll learn that in the land of untamed folk there are only survivors.
That is where you're wrong, Laverna.
You guys have a catchphrase here.
The
I
Planet
do
King.
have a catchphrase.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, well, it's not very joyous, but it sums us
flows.
up pretty well.
It flows.
Hmm,
All right,
yes.
well that's helpful. We'll hold on to this and
Oh, drat! I wanted to look at
What-
it. Oh,
what-
yes.
What would happen if we tried to dispel the magic on it?
Oh, you could certainly try. I don't think any of you are powerful enough to dispel something of this caliber. No, you'll probably have to go to the source.
I'm gonna take all the mages and all the towers and
All the king's horses and all the king's men.
probably
I'm
them
gonna shoot a
too.
firebolt at Elmark the next time he says
At the
king.
lump at the bottom of the sea.
Is that a promise? Because I'll test you on it.
So you just woke me up. Oh, Elmark, I know I've got your feathers over here if you want them.
I would love them. Thank you so much, Laverna. You're an
Yeah,
invaluable asset.
You can
to my
add
kingdom.
them in. I'm not an asset to your kingdom, certainly.
I didn't say the word that time. You can't
Just
fireball me for that one, Marshall.
add them to your inventory.
Great, thank you.
Well, we appreciate the help. We're
So you just woke me up to tantalize me with this little magical thingy?
and a little bit of smoke leaf.
Well, that's true. That will help me. My back aches something terrible.
I feel ya. Yeah.
All right. Well, one who thinks he's a king. I have a response from your letter.
Oh, grand.
And she hands you a solid black envelope with a seal on it. And she says, it's arcanely sealed. I tried to read it, but I couldn't get through it. Here you are.
Well, I mean, don't read other people's mail, Laverna, especially.
Well, it
Someone
was
in such-
interesting. There was a finger in the last one.
What, you read my other letter?
Yes, it was very interesting.
Oh,
You're an
God.
eclectic individual.
This is
Who
not
did you
great.
send? Did he send a love letter? Was it
Yep.
to Min? Can you
With
tell
a
us the
finger
juicy
in it? Are you
details?
kidding me?
With a finger in it? No,
Whoa, man!
What do you
This
think?
is a PG-13 stream.
it's not true at all.
Great, thank you very much, Laverna. Please don't read my mail.
Well, I'm not a postal service.
Well, I paid you. I paid you good money.
Well,
You know,
paid
you could
money.
set up a postal service, Laverna, and
I'm not interested. I'm interested in magical creatures and making things out of their body parts. Ooh.
okay.
Well, and I'm interested in fingers and then being mailed discreetly to other people.
All right, well, find someone else to mail your shit then. Good day, gentlemen.
Bye, Laverna. This island needs a therapist.
Yeah, well, probably. We had one, but he died. Okay.
That makes sense. Things are
Uh,
starting to become more clear.
As you guys leave the Lavernas, what would you like to do?
Can Marshall go and look at the dock where the boat was, just to see if there's anything there, a note or anything? He
Make an
doesn't expect to find
investigation check.
anything.
Ooh, Marshall, but while he's going, I'm gonna follow him and say, don't touch anything because I can try to inspect it.
But just
Also,
that-
gentlemen, if you're done with Agnes, I would like her back, please.
Yeah, it's fine.
Say please. Oh no, he did say please. Oh, never mind.
All right, don't forget her. She put her in your inventory.
I rolled a 22.
Nice. You look around where it was tied off, and you see there are remnants of the ropes on the dock. At the end of the ropes, burn marks.
Well, I think we've answered our question, Marshall.
So it didn't sink, it's just gone.
Or someone burned it down.
No, it
Well, we
seems
would be
that
able to see it. Like,
the ropes were cut with fire.
neat.
That means probably Pinky. I told you we should
Yeah.
have killed that person. Oh,
Well, I would love to get a hold of her now that we're all wet rested and not half dead. But I don't know where she went. So
we know where she went.
we
just
don't
have to-
know where that is.
Well, someone could take us there, but we have to go help Agnes first. God forbid my mother stay in a marble.
She's not your mom.
I know. But Elmark likes to run with annoying jokes and stay with them until they're worn. Like how I'll mention things like my kingdom and my royalty, but I won't say the word now.
I
'cause Marshall
rolled
said
a
he'd
22
fireball
for
me.
Firebolt.
What? No, you had it. You said king. Oh, no, I said it.
All right, so while that's happening, Boulder, are you back?
Yes, sorry.
At some point, you find Tembo comes over to you, clasps his big elephant hand on your shoulder, and says, Tembo is very proud of how strong you are. You ate Gooseland's leg like a champion. Tembo hears you have found some things in that temple, in that ruin outside of town, and need to go to other town. Pinky was very loud.
Yes.
Well, I want to give you something. And he rummages around and he pulls out what seems to be almost like a rock, but like crystalline in places with the symbol of your clan. And he hands it out to you and says, "This temple got a long time ago. It is called a smash stone. Um, you did well for eating the leg. I want to fight with you at some point in the future, so try not to perish."
Boulder will not die so easily.
Do you take the thing?
Oh yeah.
All right, add a gruel smash stone to your inventory. Tembo says, "Good luck to you in your fistings to come." And he's gonna put his hand out for a cool guy handshake.
Absolutely get a cool guy.
Nice. He clasps arms and shake them up and down. At this point, you see the rest of the party has returned to the trampling pachyderm.
Timbo and Boulder, the secret love that needs to happen.
All right, party. You all are gathered up. It's still very early in the morning. You've had breakfast. You've discussed. Is there anything you all would like to talk about before you head out?
Can I find a discreet corner and read that letter?
You certainly can. Do you want to stealth away, or do you want to just like go up to your room?
I mean, do I have my own room?
You do. Yes, everybody has their own room.
Right, I will go to my room and shut the door.
All right,
And
you go
lock
up
it.
to your room.
Hang a
you
sign
shut
that
the
says
door.
Elmark's room. No one come in. Do not enter.
Okay. Party used to see Elmark. He goes upstairs. There's a weird sign on his door. And Elmark, you are in your room. The door is locked.
Great. Yep. I would like to read the letter while I'm there.
Okay. So you see it as a black envelope with a beautiful red wax seal that has a large E stamped into it. There's gold lettering and filigree around the edges of the envelope as well.
Very fancy. I will check it for traps.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Come here. $20, not natural.
20. There is a spark of arcane magic to the wax. You see inside, in the embedding of the wax seal, there are arcane symbols. This is a magical trap.
Great. I am not magical. Christoph!
Yeah, Christoph is tightening his gun arm thing and cleaning his gun and just making sure that everything's ready.
Sure.
Cleaning his gun is a euphemism for
Yeah,
masturbation.
Christoph's cleaning his gun. What's up?
Look, I need you to do me a favor, please. I need you to tell me what kind of magic is on this letter, but it's really important that you don't read what's in the letter. It's very personal.
Okay.
Like, oh, thank you. For the sake of our child.
Yeah, I got you got a co-parent. What kind of check do I need to make? Can I do a Tinkerer's Tools check to
What are
maybe
you trying to
disarm it?
determine? Yeah,
Well-
you could try that. Elmar can point out the runes to you.
Yeah,
Go ahead and yeah, you can go ahead and just dive in if you want.
Cool. I'll try to disarm it.
Okay, great. Make a Tinkerer's Tools check.
Okay, so I
with disadvantage because you have not inspected it. You're not really sure what the runes are at all. You're just diving in.
Okay, so it's I rolled an 11, so it's a 22.
Yeah, I hate you. You kind of take your tools and zoom in a little bit. You got to get close to it. As the light kind of reflects, you see very dark symbols, necromantic symbols. Instinctually, you back away for a moment. But see, there are imperfections in it. While what it contains is a powerful spell, it's not protected very well. and just easily you're able to redirect the flow of the arcane ley lines. And you back up as there's a and this greenish smoke that curls into what looks like a plume of skull-like smoke.
Oh, like
dissipates.
what am I thinking of? I'll get back to it. I'll
Cool.
remember later.
As you believe the trap is disabled.
Hmm.
Looks like you're good. Also, were you trying to get me to trigger that trap?
No. I pointed it out to you. Remember, I said, "Look, there's a trap,
Yes.
but I don't do magic very
That's a
well,
good
other than
point.
the coin thing, which is really it's a trick. And I'll tell you because we have a plant baby. It's not a real magic.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
I'm
you
very
should
convincing.
teach it to me after you read your letter.
Yes, thank you.
I'm
Also,
gonna go to give him the letter, and then if he tries to reach for it, I'm gonna give him one of those like, and then I'll actually give it to him.
you tricky. But listen, if anything happens to me, just take care of Nettle, okay?
Okay, same to you. And I mean it. I really don't want to be a zombie, so
Right, Marshall will probably get to you first. He's much quicker on the trigger.
he is. Well,
Nonetheless, I'm gonna go
I don't
read
know
some
about
mail
that,
now.
but here's
Thank
your
you.
letter. Yeah.
All
You want me to
right,
hold the baby?
probably for the best.
Yeah, I'll hold the baby while you.
All right.
Okay.
Nettle. Off he goes. I will read the
Mark.
letter once Kristoff is out of the room.
So do you go back, lock the door, and put the sign out?
Yeah, yes, the door locked.
You
sign
should
out.
ask Elmark what we're gonna do for dinner tonight as well. While we got this time, couples got to talk.
Yeah. So there's just a moment you're like, I hope he fixed this as you open it up. And there is white parchment, ornate, beautiful, something only the wealthy could afford. You pull it out, and it's a note written in very ornate handwriting. And it says, "His soul awaits me in Avernus, but I could care less. My plan is in motion. You cannot hide from the Iron Prince. He will come to you, and the prodigal son will end him too." There's no signature.
Dirty son of a bitch. All right, I'll put it back in the envelope and stick it deep in my bag.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna leave, brooding like bad.
All right. As you all are able to gather up once more, is there anything else you would like to do before you depart towards your destination?
Root's gonna grab Meek for a moment. He's gonna reach deep in his pockets for the silver fork that he grabbed from the Ebonheart Jr.'s mansion. The white hair.
Whenever I see the fork, I'm going to fly up in the air 20 feet.
No, I'm holding on to you.
I try and get out.
Okay, great. Make a strength save. Strength.
Acrobatically.
Acrobatically, he says.
Yeah. Contested athletics and acrobatics. Brentley, you've raised your hand.
Oh, I lose.
Fly away, Valkyrie.
Did you lose?
I lose.
He
I rolled a
lost.
six.
I rolled a 20.
Then you try and fly away as Root is holding you down. But Tech Drift, you're raising your hand.
Just
Yes?
just for something after this interaction, please.
Oh, great. Keep going, boys.
So he's got the fork in one hand and Meek on his shoulder trying to fly away as
I'm just
white
swirling.
hair. That was you last night. We will talk about this soon. Until then,
What was me?
I'm gonna touch him on the palm with the fork. I'm like, I know that you cannot be hurt anymore by this. Take his hand off his shoulder.
I mean, you could stab him with it. It would hurt.
The silver, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember anything from last
You
night.
should listen to her, white hair.
Crazy night, Root. Crazy.
Listen to her.
I don't know who she is, but okay.
Learn. She has good for you.
We'll see.
Let us continue.
Okay.
I ship it. I ship it. All right. Yes. Bad. Captain Bad. What are you up to?
Bad.
Yeah, so I know I forgot her name, but our guide is waiting on us.
Gooselent, yes.
Usalence. Yeah, I kept wanting to call her Gilden Grouse. Could I just ask her to look at the maps that she had for a minute and just kind of try and make a rough copy?
Yeah. You could while everyone's futzing about, you could certainly have done
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
that. So you have a big, and it's a lot of different maps. It's a map of like this series of trees, and like there's a pond over here, and then there's another map. So you're able to glean something from bits and pieces that hunters have gone out and come back with, stories that they've either told Guselen or crude drawings they've made.
Gotcha. That's better than nothing. I appreciate
It
it.
is. It is. All right. Anything else you all would like to do before you begin to head out?
Nope.
I love it. Then we are heading out. You begin the long trudge through the vastly unexplored wilderness of the land of untamed hope. You go up the cobbled hill past Ebnhart's manor and are greeted by Guselen and a very thick jungle. You see that Guselen can't help but smile. The woods, her favored terrain, seem to put her at peace in otherwise trying days. She turns to you all and says, "There are many dangers in these woods. The creatures here have lived unchecked by civilization for who knows how many millennia. It is a beautiful thought and a terrifying one. Walk swiftly and quietly. Watch my every step. And do not stray from the path that I find. I hope to get us to our destination." Yes, Elmark.
What if there is a really cool plant?
Then we'll go look at it.
No,
There's a
she said don't.
50% chance that it will kill.
I have 50% chance that it won't, and it'll be really cool.
90
gonna-
head.
I'm
Oh.
gonna put on my. I'm gonna make sure I put on my amulet of talkie to plants, and I will ask before doing any straying for the sake of the group.
As I was saying, the only way we will make it through this is if you are smart. If you don't do dumb things, as she looks directly at Elmark and Meek.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Are any of you adept at surviving in the wilderness?
Well, I mean, I've
No,
I
done
I'm
can
it
very
burn the
soft.
wilderness and then survive it.
I have lived in woods many times.
Some
I
of them he doesn't remember.
Oh,
I'm
This is true.
yes, Bad.
yes, I'm proficient in survival.
Good, then you will be my point people. You both are in charge of making sure no one wanders and no one dies. I need you to keep an eye out on our six. The rest of you line up in according to how afraid you are of being eaten.
Me
will-
first. Me first.
Like, front being less afraid or more afraid?
The I recommend protecting the more fearful ones in the center.
Well, I mean, me and Elmark are the most important, so I feel like we take center.
Well, I would normally agree, but I'm very interested in the plants, so I would like
We'll
to
still
walk
see
close
them.
to
We'll
Gooselin.
We'll still see them though.
But I'm gonna see them first, Meek.
Okay, then we'll go up front. We're not scared.
Great. So, party, please decide what your marching order is. It looks like it is Gooselin, Elmark, Meek.
Marshall's gonna stick to the back.
I feel like I should be towards the front because of my gun, but I also don't want to die.
We'll do maybe Christoph, Boulder, Bad, and towards the back, Root and Marshall.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
The captain seems to have spoken.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I disagree, can I get a disagulation?
Shut up and walk, Elmark.
Ah, no fun. No fun, Bad.
Excellent. With your marching order established, we begin to travel. I need everyone to roll a d6 and Captain Bad to roll 2d6 for me.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
great start.
You guys think a 1 is good or bad?
I don't know. Oh,
Um,
oh,
I
we
got
rolled
a
one twice.
5.
One.
Whatever the 1 was, I rolled the exact opposite.
What if he just multiplies the total number of all these by 10, and that's how many plant monsters we have to fight? Because then a
Exactly.
1 is
Beautiful.
good.
Exactly.
well, as long as they're all in one big circle, we're safe. Marshall
am I
will fire
missing?
one of them.
I've got a
6
5.
for Marshall. Thank you, Texrif. What's Tex? Oh, it's a 3. Okay. Oh, Marshall, you did so good. Let's see.
You can see those rolls?
Brentley
No, I
put it
heard-
in the chat.
I
for
heard what you
watching.
said and just put it in.
Oh, okay.
He did math. Okay, Brett. Ooh, guys. I mean, good job, Marshall.
Oh,
Okay.
Exciting and scary.
Nothing for proficiency in survival, huh?
Nope, not for a random. Because
Yeah.
Guselen is actually leading the survival check, and she rolled well.
Oh, good.
You set off close to dawn. The sun is just beginning to rise. The first half day of the journey is moderately cool, but as the day goes on, the sun, high in the center of the sky, you begin to sweat as the temperature gets hotter and hotter, muggy, wetty. Wetty? Wet.
Wetty.
Moist.
Wetty.
It's so
Moist.
moisty out here.
I hate you guys. Those of you in armor that aren't magically resistant to heat, it's pooling in unpleasant places.
Ooh.
It gets in your eyes and it stings, making it hard to see the path before you. It's not a path, as Guselen is darting from tree line to tree line along the moss-covered, root-encrusted walkways. It's definitely pathfinding as you all try to keep up and stay as close as possible to her footsteps. There's almost an ease of her as she steps over branches and logs, through thickets and brambles. There's a moment about midday where she stops abruptly and bids you all to stop. Root, do you have Snow with you?
Yes, you would have come with me during all this.
You notice Snow is slightly agitated, growling under its breath, just quietly to itself. Guselen turns to you and whispers, "Do you hear that?"
I'll turn to Snow. Shh, shh, shh. Quiet,
God.
demon drive by.
I need everyone to make a perception check for me.
Oh, beautiful. 26.
Nice, Root.
Oh man.
That was
Steven,
a
what are the name
19
of
too.
those arrows again?
I can pull them for you, Josh.
Thank you.
I got an 8.
Yeah, I see that. Or I don't see that.
Yeah, I rolled on my real dice.
Yeah, so well, that's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 more. 3 more. No, 2 more. Boulder and Marshall.
15.
12 and 50. Okay, great. And great. Root, you're the only one.
Oh no.
Root, you hear the faintest flapping of massive wings in the distance. It sounds very large and very far away. Guselen says she notices that your ears dragon ear holes, perk up. And she says, "It could be several things, but with wings that large, that leaves Pterodon, the Winged Doom, the Siren, Lord of Ice, or Ravestein, the Emerald Flame. My money's on Pterodan. He rules the skies here. I don't think he has yet caught our scent. We should be safe if we stick to the roots and soils here. Just try not to make too much noise."
Duh.
She says to Clanky.
Yeah, Clanky Clankerson over here with his disadvantage in stealth checks. So, cough, cough. If you have a pass without a trace potion, Elmar could be.
Do I have a pass without a trace potion? Who needs?
I mean, I know it's a rhetorical question at this point, but
who needs a pass without trace potion? Because I have many.
I'm okay.
Does anyone need? I have enough for everybody to have one if we all want extra sneaky sneaks and quiets.
Well, then maybe we should all just take one.
Yeah, we should all take one if you have
I
that many.
agree.
All right, I have 8. So how many do you all need? One. How many do I need to give out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm good without one.
7.
6.
I'll go.
myself.
I'll go without one also. Save yourself one, because I can always flash of genius mine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you one anyway. So here's 6.
Okay.
Everyone now has an additional +10 to stealth.
Cool. That is amazing.
How long?
If you drink it.
Yes, at chugging the shit out of
And now
that.
How
2.
Boulder
How long
asked
does it
how
last?
long?
They last an hour.
An hour.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Boulder. Yes,
There
they
you
last. They last for an hour.
As you divvy out potions,
Cost so much gold. Okay.
Guselen says, "That is a good idea.
Do you want one?
I will be fine." As she hunkers down and says, "We will be moving swiftly and quietly. Come this way." As she continues to lead on, I need everyone to make a stealth check for me.
I'm gonna drink my potion.
Oh yeah, Root's drinking it too as well.
Wow, that is the lowest stealth check ever, and it's still a 25.
But
14.
I've got a 28.
nice, nice.
27.
Oh, Boulder, no!
Oh no. Still higher than mine though.
Oh, that is in character.
Boulder's natural one is still higher. Oh,
Root, no!
Yeah, I mean it's a 13, but I mean still.
So, oh, you have
because he gets the
advantage?
+10. No, because he gets the
Oh,
plus
it's
10.
it's
from
okay.
Yeah, it's-
13's fine. Yeah. It's not too bad.
But still, the
Um,
natural one is better than my.
Well, unfortunately, a natural one is a natural one.
Still,
You all move through the forest very quietly, carefully. Root, you definitely drank the potion, and as you are about to trip over a root, funnily enough, you see that the plant life around the moss actually gets thicker and muffles your step. No sound. Boulder, however, unfortunately, there is a as you step on a concealed old log that has just rotted and just cracks that resounds throughout the forest. You hear the canopy rustle as birds fly out. Guselen looks shocked for a moment, and you all hear it.
Do we
You
have time
hear
to
the
try to
wings
hide?
getting closer. What are you guys doing?
Hide, everyone hide. I'm gonna go.
Hiding.
Yeah.
yeah.
You all get a +10 to hide as well because of the
All
potion.
right.
We are
So
also
then-
casting Speak with Animals with the Ring of Animal Influence.
I'm hiding away
Okay.
from Root when I see him casting that.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I get very far away.
All right.
Elmark
So
rolls
I
a
need
32
everyone to make
advantages.
another stealth check for me.
Can I try to
Uh-oh.
hide with Meek?
You don't want to.
Okay, never mind.
Sure.
I rolled a 12.
Ooh.
Mine's a 16.
It's a 17 for
Oh,
Root.
it's a plus 10 though, except for me. Okay.
27.
Sorry, mine is a
Good.
20
Two,
total. I forgot my
three.
modifier.
4, 5. Me? No. Who am I missing?
You can have everyone.
That's everybody. The beating of the wings gets louder and louder, and you see the canopy is moving as though the wind is picking up, and you actually feel a hot wind kind of drift through as you all hunker down amongst roots and downed branches that are just massive. Then it gets softer as whatever has come down and begun to move away.
Wait, did we see it?
You didn't see anything.
And with speak with animals, I didn't hear anything it said.
No.
Where you bitches at?
It wasn't. It wasn't talking. It wasn't close enough.
Seeing the Meow Mix theme song.
didn't-
It was
You guys didn't even see the sunlight change. It did not seem to come to this section of the canopy.
okay.
This is
Chris
that
saw through
scene in
the
Lord of
earring.
Rings with the
Oh
coins.
yeah. Through the earring, Kristoff's gonna say, maybe we should wait a minute in case it's trying to bait us out.
Are there like broken bits of branches around that we can cover ourselves with, Stephen?
There are, certainly. There's kindling, there's plants of all sorts.
I'm not doing that.
Hey, Gooselin.
She already said the plants
wait.
are devils.
Christoph, you don't see Gooselin.
Gooselin.
I jump out.
Okay, Meek jumps out. You hear Meek from behind you. Get back. Hiding.
No.
You should listen to her.
I don't
Right
want
there.
to. No.
I'm gonna grab the earring.
It's hot and I don't want to hide here anymore. And I'm hungry.
Are
It's
you
time for us to go.
13?
Meek, I have snacks. Come hide over here.
I don't
Are
want
you
to.
13?
It's hot and I want to go.
I think Meek is a preteen.
Meek, make a perception check for me.
Oh,
Gotcha.
God.
15.
Meek, you're gonna
You
get
don't
us
even
all
see-
killed.
You don't even see what just killed you.
The jungle is eerily quiet, as though whatever had come near has caused everything to be silent. There's no bugs, you don't hear birds, there's not animals moving in the distance. It is vacant.
See, the big thing scared everything away. Now's the perfect time to leave. No. No.
Guselen, you see lifts open and kind of steps out of a tree and says, oddly enough, I think you might be right. We were lucky, but actions like that will get you killed, Meek. Remember, as we say in Thag Kalan, nope,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, no kings, only survivors.
Yeah, and it looks like I'm doing pretty good about that right now. It's
Oh.
hot. Can we leave?
About that no kings thing.
We should
Also, you said the
continue.
plants would kill you, and then you hid inside of a tree.
Some of the plants could kill you.
Why
I
didn't you
am
let me in the tree
walking.
with you?
I can't let you in the tree with me. It's not that kind of thing.
I feel like you should let everybody in the tree if that's where
It's,
you can
it's
hide.
not. It's. I can. We're continuing on. Quietly, please follow me.
Is it safe?
If you're quiet. All right, I need everyone to make another stealth check for me.
Duh. It's like Metal Gear Solid, and then there's Meek.
God damn it, Meek.
Ah, dicks.
God damn it, Root.
Hey guys.
34.
I rolled a 30.
Hey,
Oh, a
bad,
33 actually.
bad. Did you just
Oh.
critical?
He did.
Oh no.
Root, there is a moment where you're trying to keep up. Gooseland goes very quickly, even moving stealthily. You kind of lag behind, and there's a moment where you almost trip, and you see a Bad is just there and catches you, and ushers and continues you all on. You travel for the better part of the rest of the day. The sun now beginning to set. The grueling heat of the day has passed, and the next several hours of travel are cool. There is a nice breeze, and you can smell the jungle, and you can smell the ocean, and something sweet. There's just a sweetness to the air here.
Plants.
The sun has finally set, and Gooseland stops and says, "We have gone far enough for this day, and have made good time. Traveling at night can prove treacherous. We can continue on, but between the man-eating flora, lack of sight, and nocturnal predators, I think we should find a defensible spot and make camp for the night."
I agree with this. I have no way to see in the dark, so best to stay put.
I don't think it would be terrible to keep going, but if you all want to stay, I'll stay.
It is up to you.
I mean, I'm
Hey, we're staying.
All
That's a
right.
great idea.
Which one of you can find a spot? I will scout ahead. We also need someone to gather firewood. A few of you can do these.
Would this be a survival check for all these, or
It could be, or you could get creative.
cool? Root could attempt to use Druidcraft and like peel back some flowers or move them along to like make a canopy of some kind, and then like, or at least clear it for an open area that's covered with vines around it. Yeah,
If you want to.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I'm happy to
What-
help him with any of like the constructing aspect of that.
The architecture.
Yes, the architecture.
All right, love it. So go ahead and roll survival with advantage as you are trying to construct a canopy bungalow for the party.
Watch out for
Sure.
that tree.
Can I guide myself as well?
Sure.
Amazing. Now that, and then that's a 22, not plus a D4, for a 24 total.
I'll
Nice.
give him a +5.
20. Okay. Well, here we
Yeah.
go.
Top
So,
shelf, baby. Let's fucking go.
Root, you see Christoph has already started pulling out plans and drawing schematics, and he says, no, if we do this, this would brace this, and then the boulder will fit here. And
This
over
one
the
goes
next-
here, and that one goes there.
Yeah, and the next, well, it's going to take you about an hour to make something that would fit the party's size. And the rest of you can help with this as well. But after an hour, you have created a, not on the forest floor, but about 10 feet up, a branch comes out and you've connected vines, and you guys have a little bit of a secluded bungalow as Gooseland has come back at this point. And you see on her back, she's carrying just a massive elk that she throws down in front of you, a single arrow to its skull.
Oh
And she
dear.
says, which one of you is the best at cooking?
That would be me. and
Root
I
has a
will
spice
happily-
pouch.
Happily make use of this great creature.
This may Robusto bless this meal. May it offer us sustenance.
And may Aitor guide us home.
As you are all able to start a fire, Marshall, I'm assuming you'll want help to help start a fire.
I mean, it's easy as casting bonfire cantrip. It's fire.
There you
Looky
go.
there.
Marshall does it. With camp set up, you are all able to eat, and I need to know who is taking watch. There are 3 watches, so who wants first watch?
I'll do
Marshall will
first.
take first one.
Okay, Marshall can do it. I'll do the second one.
Elmark
I'll
will
do
take
the third one.
Meek and Elmark will take third.
Okay.
I don't trust that third watch, not one bit.
All right.
Yeah,
so
that's not a good idea.
You'll
Marshall's
be
first,
fine.
Christoph second, Mikael Mark third.
Yes.
You'll
right.
be fine. We'd never let
Then,
anything bad happen to you guys.
You're all able to hunker down in your bungalow, and Guzlin looks mildly impressed with your craftsmanship. She likes the hammock you guys made her. As
You
Marshall,
look straight up, you can see stars at night. It was Softbelly's idea. Beautiful.
Marshall, I need you to make a perception check for me.
For my watch, can I use my dancing lights to expand the light around the camp?
Yeah, absolutely. That'll help. So perception check, please.
$16.
Okay. As everyone else lays down for their rest, you gaze up to the canopy, and it lazily shifts about the cool island breeze. You can see through the tree line the occasional glimpse of pure starlight and the red moon above. For a moment, you had forgotten the moon was still red, mostly blotted out by the thick foliage. Your watch comes to an end with no incident. Christoph, your next watch, please roll a perception check.
Okay, I rolled a 19 plus 4, so 23.
Okay.
I'm gonna be up. I assume there's like a big tree towards like. I feel like we got a circular camp, right? There's a big tree, and I'm gonna go like kind of climb it and sit up there and just be scanning with my sight.
Okay. As you scan for several hours, just trying to keep an eye out, you have this uneasy feeling that you're being watched.
And I don't know who it is or what it is.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna wait until the watch changes,
Okay.
and when it does, I'm gonna get real close to Elmark and Meek, and I'm not even gonna get close. I'm just gonna let them know. Make it look like I'm just like going to bed, but I'm gonna think something's watching us. I couldn't see it.
Well, you're not a very
I'm
good
gonna
scout,
lean
are
in
you?
really close and whisper, "Okay."
As Christoph, your watch comes to an end.
Night,
Elmeek,
night.
what are you
Hello.
guys doing?
I would like to stealth into the bushes, and then while stealth, silently make like a wide perimeter around the camp.
Okay,
And I am going to use one of my other pass without trace potions.
nice. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
I will do that with him as well.
Okay,
Do you
make
want
a
the potion?
I've already got one from the first time that you gave it to me, so I'll use that.
All right, you both down your potions.
Ugh, 25.
25, okay,
20.
and a 20. So you guys are just walking around camp.
We're searching for something that might be watching.
Got it. I need the two of you to make a perception check. Yeah, I need both of you to.
I hope you're better at this than me.
We're awful.
We're very sneaky, but we don't know what the fuck is going on.
So that's a 14 and a 12. I
No one knows
love
we're
it.
here.
Remember when they made
Um,
fun of me?
You guys,
It's like Mr. Magoo walking through the construction
Our
site.
entire party is just gonna be dead whenever we come back.
you guys circle the camp, going opposite ways. Elmark, you see something in the bushes ahead of you, kind of rustling.
I'm gonna pull out one of my daggers, and I'm gonna try to sneak up behind it as quietly as I can.
Okay. Make another stealth check for me. Meek, make another perception check for me.
I knew it. I knew I was about to sneak up on Meek. 37.
18.
When you get down and you see it's very dark. Do you have dark vision of any kind? Do you have any light?
I
Me?
see very well in the dark, but no. Officially,
Oh no. You see in the bushes, kind of moving forward, is a very dark humanoid shadow-like shape with glowing red eyes as it's moving about, stealthily moving through the bushes.
I'm gonna flip my dagger upside down, and I'm gonna, as loud as I can, pounce and go, "Surprise, you curmudgeon!" and thud the back of its head with the blunt end of my dagger.
Roll to hit.
Disadvantage.
This is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
No disadvantage.
Oh, because he's hidden, so it's straight, right?
Just roll to hit, Elmark.
27.
Oh.
I rolled a
Elmark,
19.
you whack. I need you to roll damage and sneak attack.
You
Oh my
bitch.
It's not the stabby part.
Elmeek never disappoints.
It's
Oh
gone.
my
As
Dumb motherfuckers.
Meek, you are moving through, and you just hear whack. Elmark hits you in the head for 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ.
Man's
As
greatest
as
enemy,
you can
his
see in the
best
dark
friend.
and have found Elmark has hit you over the head. Elmark, you see it's Meek now.
You
Oh,
bitch.
I'm so sorry. I thought
That
you were.
hurt really bad.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were a bad guy.
I'm me. What do you mean?
The two of you, for a moment, see a pair of yellow eyes looking directly at you.
Eldritch Blast.
Throws my dagger at it.
Okay, roll an attack.
I like how immediately we're both just like,
Hey guys, is everything all?
A 22, a 19, a 9. So the 9 misses, but the others hit. As you hear
Oh my god.
as you just a giant owl has been pierced and like has 2 grievous holes out of it as it is dead on the ground in front of you. I mean, it's the size of a horse, but it is dead.
Meek, I'm gonna give Meek a health potion,
Thank you.
which is 2d6 plus your constitution modifier.
Oh god. Fucking
Well, 13,
I say
14.
that we defeather this owl for the rest of our watch and incorporate it into our outfits.
Or we could set it up right outside of the bungalow and scare the shit out of everybody when they like.
That is a great idea. Quick, you get one side, I'll get the other.
All right. So we're gonna pick it up and then we're gonna like stretch out
Great.
its wings
I
and all
need
that
the
stuff.
2 of you to make an athletics check, as y'all aren't the strongest boys, and this is a big creature.
This is gonna kill me somehow. I got a -1.
got a
Natural 20.
And it's 17. Elmark
Meek.
flexes on the owl.
You do, and Meek, your muscles begin to swell and your veins bulge as their muscles increase. You see black veins giving you enhanced strength as you carry most of the weight, but Elmark, you're carrying up the rear. It's heavy, but you're managing as you guys are able to get back to camp before your watch is over. What would you like to do with the bird?
We're gonna like go to the entrance of
Can
the
we
bungalow.
Can we
And then
set
we're
it up
gonna-
so that it's like when they open the door, its wings are like big and it looks out like this?
And then I'll keep
Sure.
casting minor illusion on it to make its eyes bright red.
Okay, great.
All right, now, once that's all done, we're gonna play dead.
Yeah,
Just outside the camp.
we'll lay right behind it, like on the ground, like we're dead.
Okay, great. So everyone else, the night continues fine through the evening. The sun begins to rise, and you awaken. I need, no, you see it. You see before you Meek and Elmark laying down dead under a severely wounded bird that's kind of there
With bright red eyes
with bright red eyes.
and its wings outstretched.
You see every couple of seconds, Meek's hand kind of twitches and the eyes get brighter. And then that fades and Meek has to like, cleans up and opens his eye and looks and does it again.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
I mean, it's pretty
Can I
obvious,
just-
right? Come on.
Wait, what did Boulder say?
Boulder tackles it.
All right, Boulder, make an athletics check. That's 24 for insight. And then Boulder, what's your athletics?
D20 plus 8, please.
Oh, you want me to roll it? Okay.
I can do it, but give me a
You got a 26. That's pretty good. Firstly, Root. Elmark and Meek killed this bird and have strung it up and are playing dead. Fact. Just fact. But before you can say anything, Boulder leaps out of the tree and tackles the bird to the ground. Elmark and Meek, I need you both to make dex saves.
Damn it, I'm already injured.
Well, this is what happens when we have watch.
Fuck.
Boulder, please roll or you don't roll or roll unarmed strike damage. Just for me.
all right.
I think it's a D10 plus strength plus
Holy
whatever else.
shit. D10. Boulder's so strong.
Boulder
My
is real
gauntlets-
swole.
My gauntlets are a D10 plus 6. That's what you want to roll.
Nice. So roll max. Nice. So Elmark and Meek, you both fail. Elmark, you can use uncanny.
Oh yeah.
Evasion?
Evasion.
Wait, do you have evasion or uncanny dodge? Do you have both now?
Both. I have both.
Great. You can use evasion to have this, but you'll take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Can I use? Uncanny dodge is when I can see them. Evasion is when I.
Uncanny
fail.
dodge is when there's an attack roll. Evasion is when there's a dex save.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Elmark, you roll over. Meek, you take the brunt as Boulder crashes down, brings the bird on top of you. Boulder, it just kind of caves in as you crushed the bird.
Ah, friend, are you all right? Boulder has saved you from this vicious creature.
You did a great job, Boulder.
Thanks,
Hey,
bro.
Root, I need your help.
This poor owl gave us quite the fight.
Is that what was watching us?
Well, I don't know. Meek and I found it while the rest of you just sat there and stared on your watch.
Yeah, well, at least we killed something.
Seriously, we were productive. Meek has
Hey,
a large
Goosel,
lump
and
on
is
his
that
head.
thing, Did that thing pay us any, mind any kind of?
I mean, it was a
Sorry.
difficult fight, but we didn't want to wake you guys up. So, I mean, it took a while, but we bested it.
At
Goosel,
this point, Gooselin gets up. It just sighs and says, "Grab your things. We have another 2 days travel before we get to the gardens."
Wait, can you heal? Somehow I got a bump on the back of my head.
Yikes.
No, I cannot.
I'll give him another health potion.
Thank you.
Meek, you're
Root's gonna
Me-
go over to the owl and just kind of, at least properly bury it or
Because
some
we
way.
just disrespected the shit out of it.
I mean, it didn't even like Brentley did. Hey guys, I'm here to.
All right, Root, you take a moment.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Boulder?
take one of its toes. It doesn't have fingers, so I'll take one of its like claw toes. That counts
Okay.
as a finger.
something's wrong
Good.
with you.
Is there anything you all would like to do before you depart?
I think we've done enough.
You grab your things.
Can
And-
I mean, Root's gonna put a hand on it. on the burial. Is like, may Either guide you home, and then druid craft all the vines and stuff to kind of fall on it, give it like a nice little flowery burial,
Nice.
and then continue on our journey.
You do so as you all begin to start your next day's journey. That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
No.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
You
keep
are
going.
on your way, and you have done very well, gentlemen.
More.